Welcome to Basically Brothers podcast, where we create space for real conversations, real struggles, and real growth. Today we got a special guest with us, Jeffrey Powers. Thanks for coming.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah. Who's got a story, experience, and perspective that I know is going to hit home for a lot of men out there. Brother, I appreciate you for coming. Let's just get right into it. Let's start from the beginning. Who are you, and what has your journey looked like up to this point?
So I was born in Smith Falls,
Okay.
Ontario, Canada,
Mm-hmm.
1977.
Mm-hmm.
So I consider myself the son of the Rideau, and that as well because my hometown is Elgin, Ontario,
Okay.
which is along the Rideau Canal,
Okay.
and so I'm sixth generation
Mm-hmm.
from the area
Mhm.
through my grandfather on my mom's,
Okay.
and I'm a craftsman, a father, 9-year sober alcoholic, and
Wow.
advocate for addictions and mental health
That's amazing, man.
in the area. Thank you.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So also I'm an advocate for people finding a better way.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
yeah.
Wow,
Good
that's
for you.
amazing, man.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
What were some of the biggest challenges you faced growing up or early in your life?
That would have to be the moving. We being from the Rideau Lakes area.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't mean I stayed there first 10 years of my life.
Okay.
During due to my father's upbringing, which moved a lot, I was dragged all over Eastern Ontario, Western Ontario,
Mhm.
Eastern Quebec, where my dad's from,
Okay.
and that's where, like, in my healing
Mm-hmm.
and my recovery journey, I've created my nomadness page, and it's a wellness upcycle thing.
Okay.
And I'm my greatest upcycle.
Yep.
And so I guess that gave me the tools
Mm-hmm.
after I looked at it through a better lens.
Yeah. Yeah, of course.
To be able to grow and get through.
Mm-hmm.
But it also caused a lot of confusion, whereas the trauma of
Mhm.
all that, and I mean, like, I went to upwards of 20 schools by the time I graduated.
Holy wow.
And my sister, younger, wasn't
Mm-hmm.
so bad because during that it was one of those I was forced to do my rite of passage in physically altercations with my father, and but yeah, that was a lot, very damaging.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. And here you are today.
Mm-hmm.
Amazing, man.
But through that, I was able to be very more passive with my son.
Oh, okay.
21 years old.
Yep.
During the addiction part.
Yeah.
Not so much. I was a rager,
Mm-hmm.
not a physical abuser,
Mhm.
but still
Yeah.
trauma.
Yeah. You had a lot of like anger
Oh,
and hate inside you.
So there was a moment in your life where things hit hard for you?
yeah, I've been homeless. I've been shut out. I was considered black sheep.
Okay.
The
Yeah.
family,
Oh yeah.
as
Yeah. I
many
know
of
all about
us,
that.
although in the end, I ended up being, as I always knew, I was the lone wolf.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
now I take pride in being Sigma
Mm-hmm.
now, and for myself, the Sigma mentality means I can do anything, Alpha,
Okay.
or
Yep.
but I don't need to, and I don't need to like boast about it.
Yeah, of
I'm
course.
more humble.
Yep.
But again, like, I've learned how to regulate my nervous system and become
Mm-hmm.
accountable.
Of course. And that's it, right? You have to be
After that,
held
was-
accountable. Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
And biggest is I hold myself accountable every night, and that's
Yeah.
how I stay sober.
Oh, there you go, man. That's
Yeah.
It's
amazing.
amazing, yeah.
Wow.
Thank you.
Yeah. I guess I could say, like, how did you deal with those struggles at the time? Like, did you open up or did you just keep it in?
Well, so how I was raised is, you can imagine, like, my dad's old school. He
Yep.
was a nomad.
Mm.
I'm a
Oh,
son of
okay.
a nomad.
Okay. Okay.
So There was no crying.
Okay.
There was no sharing.
Oh yeah, you had to be closed
Yeah.
up.
But again,
Mhm. Yep.
it was very militant.
Uh-huh.
Uh, there was we were running.
Wow.
I grew up running.
Yep.
You know,
Yep.
like so. It
Wow.
was a very do as you say,
Mhm.
not as you.
Yeah.
I do, and you're
Yep.
there. You have your place.
Yep.
But again, I had to, for my own healing,
Mhm.
uh, come to really embrace the understanding that my parents and anybody in our lives, they can only be present and or respond from the point to which they've grown.
Okay.
And once I was able to understand that and
Mhm.
implement it in my own
Mhm.
life first,
Yep,
because
of course.
I was
Yeah.
there, I had that same
Yep.
block
Yep.
because my parents hadn't shown me the way.
Exactly,
Now
right?
I know more and more that we are to be the way.
Exactly, right? And then we follow our parents. We follow their who they are. They're mirrors, right, to
Oh,
us.
that's what
So
we're supposed to.
yeah,
Yes, I
yeah, man.
agree.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
The
Yeah.
good or the bad.
Yep.
And so that's why within my own parenting, I've
Mhm.
always told my son that he's the absolute best of his mother and I.
Okay.
No matter how I was feeling of
Yep.
his mom at the time,
Mhm.
I always tried to at least encourage that. And
Yeah.
like he shut me out
Wow. Yeah.
because of my choices,
Of course.
right?
Of course. Yeah.
But he also has opened up and allowed me back in.
Okay. That's amazing.
And,
Wow.
But
Yeah.
we just talked about that yesterday.
Yep.
And how I feel that since I had left
Mhm.
at 5 years old,
Mhm.
and he's now just turned 21.
Okay.
But until he got turned 18, I grew up with him.
Okay.
If that makes
Yeah,
sense.
yeah, no, that definitely
And
makes sense.
I struggled for a few years after
Mhm.
because it felt that all the effort I did in my own growth
Mhm.
was in my mind to be the better father, but now he doesn't need that father.
Exactly.
So it was kind of had to get myself all back around.
Yep. Yeah.
And like
Yeah, and you've done the healing within yourself, right?
I try
So,
to
yeah.
now
Yep.
immediately
Yep.
because I have the tools.
Yeah.
That was in great deal to the Leonard Lees and Grenville Addictions and Mental Health
Yeah.
at Front Avenue
Yep.
and their
Mhm.
love and support.
Okay.
And so early in my life, I was always, even with the chaos, I was always trying to shine.
Yeah.
I was very athletic, very smart.
Mhm.
I ran track in the States
Okay.
through South Grenville and at the university levels before high school. And
Okay.
so I kind of think like that,
Yep.
where there's nothing I can't do if I don't train.
Yes. Yeah, you're
If I train,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
So
Exactly. We just become better and better,
and
right?
just get focused.
That's exactly it. Yep,
So
that's all.
I lost
Awesome.
focus.
Yep. Yep. Well, you're back on focus, right?
No, thank you. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, looking back, like, what do you think that version of yourself needed the most but didn't get?
Attention from my dad.
Yeah, attention
It
from
was,
you.
yeah. So in a lot of the chaos
Mhm.
was because my father
Mhm.
was trying to help raise his siblings still
Mhm.
and be there because his idea of family
Mhm.
was that they, even because of his position in the family,
Mhm.
from his mindset.
Mhm.
Now he left at 8 years old in the 50s in Quebec.
Oh, wow.
When his father left.
Okay.
So then I believe he had some resentment,
Yep.
guilt shame because stuff happened, and
Yeah.
but in that, and I'm sure others would agree,
Mhm.
it kind of overshadowed my sister and I, and
Mm.
then I have an elder brother and half
Mhm.
brother in Quebec.
Mhm. Mhm.
So that I would have to say
Yeah.
the gist of it.
Yep.
If that makes
Yeah, it
sense.
definitely makes sense.
Yeah.
100% it
But
does.
again,
Yep.
my father had passed 4 years ago now, I think.
Okay.
And I sat and traveled from Peterborough and Brockville
Yep.
every week while he regressed for 7 years in dementia.
Oh,
and
yeah.
before he stopped comprehending
Mhm.
fully, we were cool.
Okay. Wow.
So why do you think so many men feel like they have to stay silent or be tough guy?
From the ones I know, and I think it'd be similar to myself, where it wasn't promoted,
Mhm.
right? There was all kinds of negative stigma,
Yeah, you're right.
and you had to be tough, meant
Yep.
that you got in altercations
Mhm.
and macho, but it
Mhm.
wasn't long that I realized the general population of these men
Mhm. Mhm.
were just scared boys
That's it. That's
themselves.
makes sense, right?
And that's, I don't speak against.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
And
Yep.
that's just how I perceived it. And
Yep.
when push came to shove, like,
Yeah.
they didn't know anything about being accountable either.
No.
But that
No.
brings me back to
Yeah.
we only respond from where we've grown to.
Where we've grown, exactly, and we can
And
definitely.
if we're not willing to grow further,
Yep.
well, that's a choice.
Exactly, that's a choice.
Which
You're right,
may
Jeff.
disclude you from the other club.
Yep. Yep.
But that's, again, your choice.
Yeah, it is.
And that helps me
Yep.
stay unattached.
Yep.
Right?
Yep. Yep.
I'm not going to do that to you, but you know what I mean?
Yeah,
if
I know.
you choose, then, well, that's your choice.
Exactly, that's your
I'll
choice.
be over here.
Exactly, you're right, Jeff. Yep.
So have you ever felt like you couldn't talk about what you were going through? And if so, what did that do to you?
It led me to alcoholism.
Yeah.
I couldn't speak with my son's mother. I don't like saying ex.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
one of my-
Yeah.
I'm struggling what to say.
Yeah, yeah.
In my full life. But yeah, so his mom, my father, it just wasn't accepted. Right?
Yep.
And then again, like I said, that rage. But I at a very young age, I dived into my creativity.
Yep.
To escape, which then inherently became monopolized because of my abilities. Like, I was building furniture when I was 16, sending it to lawyers and stuff, or my father was.
Yeah. Okay.
So
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely makes sense for sure.
What are some of the signs you now recognize that show a man struggling, even if he doesn't say it?
That's the biggest one. When they don't say it, I guess, and you can feel it.
Yeah.
Or I guess I learned to pick up the little signs because of my own.
Yeah.
I can relate to.
Of course.
Yeah.
I know what you're saying, but you're not showing that.
Yeah, absolutely. It's hard to talk about, right?
Yeah.
But I'm the friend that, even, and this is the messed up stuff. Even when I was in my addiction, I was trying to help buddies that I thought were worse than me.
Yeah.
But it was me just deflecting.
Exactly. Yeah.
I'd sit in a crack house giving money for my crackhead buddy so he'd stop doing it.
Yeah.
$600 later, but I'd been there for a day and a half drinking beer and drove home. Right, so that was my ego.
Yeah,
so
that was the ego.
I really had to get rid of my ego.
Yep.
But not destroy or remove completely, because I understand that is also my protection.
Yeah.
Right? Without any ego, you can't protect yourself or your loved ones. So
You're right,
Jeff. That was a very, very cool realization.
Yep.
I got a lot of heat from other opinions, but
of course.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh wow.
I guess it's intention.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
Everything is intention.
Exactly. That's it, Jeff. Yeah. What was your turning point for you? Like, the shift or open up?
I started opening up to uh, figuring out my mental health
Mm-hmm.
when I was still married.
Okay.
I guess it was after Xavier was born,
Mm-hmm.
a year or two, and um, just the changes that I know now because my mental health stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, I wasn't prepared.
Yep.
I also was the guy who had my second. I had a house
Mm-hmm.
at 20,
Okay.
my own house. At 21, I had my own property. 22,
Wow.
and married.
Uh-huh.
And then 22, I built our own house, sold the other, right? So I had it all. I
Uh-huh.
watched my dad, but as I stated,
Yep.
I knew how to get stuff, but I
Mm-hmm.
was never shown how to keep it.
Ah,
If
gotcha.
that makes good
Yeah,
sense.
totally.
Stuff
Yeah.
was robbed, burnt, whatever.
Yeah.
So I didn't know because I didn't
See.
see
Yeah.
how to stay and retain things.
Yeah.
How
Gotcha.
to open
You just
up.
knew how to get, but not.
I could get it.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Like I was banging,
Yep.
but
Yeah.
I didn't know. I guess it's partially too my partner and
Mhm.
my wife and
Mhm.
we were quite young.
Okay.
We were really young,
Yeah. Yeah.
and so on both parts we probably didn't have all of the proper tools
Yep.
uh, to sustain a relationship, a marriage, a house,
Yep.
Yeah.
family. So,
Yeah. Yeah. No, that totally makes sense. You
Yeah.
know. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, what helped you start healing and doing like the inner work on yourself?
like I was saying, I started doing therapy.
Mm-hmm.
Talk therapy really helped.
Mm-hmm.
Then when I found the STEPS program, which is a DBT based,
Okay.
electable behavioral therapy based treatment out of Atlantic Leeds and Grenville
Okay.
addictions and mental health.
Yep.
And that really gave me clarity on how I was perceiving things
Mhm.
and also validation
Okay. Yeah.
on some things were correct,
Mm-hmm.
but it really did allow me to grow
Okay.
in the positive way to where I am now, and then some coaching courses
Yeah.
and stuff like that. Just
Mhm.
because with the validation, I guess took away the insecurity.
Mm-hmm.
Not saying I know everything, but it
No.
allowed me to feel I was able to get what I needed out of the program.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So the first time.
Totally makes sense.
Yeah. So a lot of therapy.
Yep.
A lot of crying.
Yeah.
I had to learn how to cry.
Yep. Exactly. Let it out, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
In a positive.
Yeah, in a positive way,
Yeah.
of course.
So now I can process it.
Yep.
And
Yep.
don't even really cry much anymore.
Well,
But there was a while.
wow. Yeah.
But I had to.
Yeah.
Right?
You had to. You have to let it out, right?
Yes.
So.
For sure.
Yeah. What did that process actually look like for you? Like, because a lot of guys don't even know where to even start.
Well, that's why I was saying with the steps program, it gave the tools and kind of like a structured, a guide
Mm-hmm.
per se.
Mm-hmm.
And as long as you did the work and
Mhm.
got over, I had to get over my ego.
Yes,
Like-
exactly.
Like a lot of us. And,
Yeah, a lot of us do. Yeah.
Fortunately,
Uh,
my parents were both very spiritual. My father was religious.
Okay.
He believed in church.
Yeah.
And, like that's how I connected. I went to Bible school
Mhm.
and this and that throughout my life.
Mm-hmm.
So I was able to implement that
Okay.
and realize that I am a good person.
Of course.
Just my
Yeah.
choices.
We're all good
I
people, right?
agree.
It's
I
the
agree.
choices that we make.
But
So
it being accountable,
Yeah.
choices are forever,
Yeah.
and I can't,
yeah,
I have to be there.
of
for them.
course. Yeah.
And I'm showing my son.
Mm-hmm. Exactly, right?
Yeah.
You're being the leader now.
And
that.
We talked about that
Yeah.
yesterday.
Yeah.
I'm still showing.
Yep. You're still showing.
Yeah.
Exactly, man. That's amazing.
So I was going to ask you, what's one thing you've learned about yourself through all of this? But I think you might have answered that. So, yeah.
Thank you. Yeah. Self-awareness is
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Now, if you could tell us a little bit about the Hippie for Life Foundation and what you're doing.
Okay, yeah. So that was something I came up with after I had left the trades,
Mhm.
because I was over 25 years in the trades, fish carpenter, cabinet making, and
Mhm.
tile setting, and all that stuff. Um, and having through my process of all the treatment and stuff, I would have to take time off of work,
Mm.
which in turn I didn't have benefits to the point where I would have that paid for. So I was constantly having to work harder before and make up time
Mhm.
to get better. And
Mhm.
so I really don't want anyone ever to have to deal with that again,
Mhm.
nor do I want children to not be able to uh, connect with services because mom and dad are blue collar,
Yeah.
and they
Mhm.
can't get it, and that's like for the men and the women
Mhm.
on at the trades,
Mhm.
because it made it very much harder.
Mhm.
And like I am fortunate that my doctor of over 26 years,
Mhm.
7 years now,
Yep.
he was very good with me,
Mhm.
and to the point where I was lucky because a lot of people I understand their doctors every form is a couple $100.
Yes.
Where
Right.
with nothing, I paid zero.
Zero.
So my doctor Jack has been wonderful,
Mhm.
and that way,
Mhm.
so that's kind of like what it's for.
Mhm.
And I'm about to actually sit down with my accountant, and we're going to create the foundation and
Mhm.
have it licensed and attached to the upcoming festival.
Okay.
And
Wow.
yeah, so it like I said, it'll be helping men, women, and children,
Yep.
blue collar,
Mhm.
the food bank, and our AIDS and Grenville addictions and mental health.
It's
Wow.
awesome.
Yeah,
That is,
thank you.
that's awesome,
And
man.
it's all from my perspective
Uh-huh.
with my holistic healing.
Yep.
And that's through the No Madness Design
Mhm.
page.
Yep. Okay.
Hopefully,
And that page is on Facebook,
and that's
right?
on
Oh,
Facebook.
okay.
Yep, thank you.
Okay.
And my own Facebook is kind of linked
Okay.
at this point.
Yep.
And then so I promote holistic healing
Mhm.
because like that helped me. I tried the medications and all
Mhm.
that, and it just never made sense to
No.
me,
No.
and they didn't quite work.
Exactly.
Maybe some,
Yeah.
and that's cool.
Yep. Yep.
But I had to do a different way
Different path.
because it didn't make sense for me to be on medication
Mhm.
after fighting so hard to get out of addiction.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
then I need to be sure I'm me.
Of course.
If that
Yeah.
makes
Yep.
sense.
No, definitely. It makes
So
sense, Jeff.
altering is altering.
Yep.
So I have to be very careful in which way I do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's for sure. Yeah. What does being part of a men's sport group mean to you personally?
I've been waiting. I've been waiting.
And here it is.
And I'm very thankful and grateful
Yeah.
for you guys for putting this together because there are so many men
Oh, so many men.
that
Yeah.
need.
Yeah.
I can't say need, but
Uh,
I'm sure will benefit and are benefiting
you're right.
Yeah, absolutely.
already. Just
Yeah.
being able to share, and as I've said on
Yeah.
the page,
Mhm.
thank you for the safe space, and it's a
Exactly.
lot to do. Like when I'm speaking like that is for others
Mhm.
and for
Yep.
myself. But
Yeah.
I feel I'm ahead by a century.
Mhm.
No pun intended.
Yeah.
because
No.
I did. I'm so grateful. I was not
Uh,
addicted during the lockdown stuff
mm,
because
yeah.
I'm sure so many
So
people
ma-
got
oh,
trashed
yes.
through.
Oh yeah.
It was
Yeah.
bad enough for me, like my stuff fell apart, but I had just finished all my training, my courses.
Yeah.
I was going, and I guess that I was able to go. This isn't me.
Mhm.
Like
Yeah.
I'm doing, and I not that I'm like I did that. No, it's like I'm aware. This is not mine.
Exactly.
Like what's going on
Yeah.
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 is not mine. Had I not had all of that,
Mhm.
I would have been sucked right in, and
Yeah. That's it. Yeah.
and
Just
my addiction's bad, but
yeah. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. Like yeah. I mean, Roger, yeah, he can definitely attest to that, with
It's a rough
addiction and
time.
stuff.
Absolutely.
And
Yep.
it's hard, especially if you're in a stressful situation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Or
definitely
forced
was
into
stressed
it.
out as well and went through my own struggles. And luckily, I was able to pull myself out. A lot of people
Yeah.
don't get that opportunity or don't take that opportunity. So,
Yep.
Yeah, I had to
Um,
completely detach from everyone.
Yeah.
yeah, that's it.
I moved everything. I
Yeah.
just had to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You definitely have to pull yourself completely out of that situation.
For sure.
And everybody around you that's
Yeah.
chooses to stay in that situation. So,
Yeah.
And
Exactly.
I found in my own journey too, I have to avoid the ones that just don't support
Yeah.
because they can be more dangerous.
Yeah.
it's very true.
Yeah.
I've had more of them try to offer.
Mm-hmm.
And going,
Yeah.
"Are
Yeah.
you kidding?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
I post a lot about mentality matters, and that's it, part
Mhm.
of it, right?
Mhm.
Like you don't.
Yep.
But
Oh, yeah.
again, if you can only respond from the point you grow.
Exactly.
So I keep repeating that in my
Yeah.
head,
Yep.
so I don't react.
Exactly. That's the main thing, right? So,
Exactly.
yeah, for
I
sure.
agree.
For anyone listening who's hesitant or nervous, what would you say to them?
Try to live within yourself,
Mhm.
and like that was a big struggle for myself at the time
Mhm.
because, especially being a male,
Mhm.
is
Mhm.
again, a lot of us were conditioned.
Of course. Yep.
You don't reach out. You deal with it yourself. You
Yeah.
suck it up, but
Mhm.
you don't. You have to reach
You have
out.
to.
We are allowed to feel emotions, and
Mhm.
I guess that's the biggest thing. Like learn to regulate your emotions,
Mhm.
and it won't be scary.
No.
Yeah.
And reaching out,
Mhm.
if that's what it is,
Yep.
then
Yeah, it doesn't make you weak.
No.
It makes you strong.
yeah,
Yeah.
You know.
it does. It's
Yeah.
been inverted, definitely.
Mhm.
But on the other side, I learned to understand
Yeah.
that it wasn't as scary.
No.
And there are more and more
Uh-huh.
men and
Yeah.
No, that's it,
Yeah.
right?
guys
There's other guys that are dealing with it. And if
Yeah.
you
And
just open up to each other,
they're just
Exactly.
waiting
You
for
figure that out.
to
Exactly.
go,
I
"Hey,
yes,
I
exactly.
relate to that story."
yeah,
Yeah. That
this
So,
guy's feeling the same thing I feel. We're just both too afraid to say it.
yep. Yeah. That's
to be judged, right?
that's
And
Yep.
it too, right? And that's with the our men's support group. We don't want anyone to feel like they're being judged or anything. Just be yourself.
exactly.
That's it.
No one has to.
No, nobody does it at all. So yeah. So yeah. What makes a space like this important for men today? I guess we've went
Yeah,
over
I
that.
think again to
Yeah.
reiterate, just being to know that you're safe.
Mhm.
There's not judgment. It's not the schoolyard where your buddy's going to tell you somebody else.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because there's still a lot of things and pages out there that are still like that,
Uh-huh.
and I think that would likely keep others from
Mhm.
reaching out.
Yep.
Which we've had enough of that.
Oh yeah.
In my opinion.
No,
Yeah,
your opinion, my opinion. I think a lot.
Yeah, it's time to
Yeah.
grow, move on.
Uh-huh.
Wayne's World's over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's one way to put it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like we gotta.
Yeah.
Again, in my 49th year,
Mhm.
I realize more than ever,
Mhm.
children are brilliant, and we need to keep leading the way.
We do. You're right, Jeff.
Right?
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
otherwise, they're just going to recycle back.
That's
like
it.
we
The
had
cycle
to.
will just continue on and on and on, right?
Yeah, I
So,
agree.
yep.
So, what would you say to men right now who are struggling in silence?
The silence part I enjoy, but the struggling is a choice.
Yeah.
Right? Like I need my solitude. And even though for myself, when I thought I was struggling in silence, I was really destroying everything else outside.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yep.
I heard many times, I'm tired of walking on eggshells.
Mhm.
And I didn't understand what that meant or how I was. And like, I can't be responsible for your feelings. But then stepping outside, going, well, if I'm making an uncomfortable situation,
Uh-huh.
but so again, I had to do a lot of deep thinking
Yeah,
and be
yeah.
accountable
Yeah.
and realize that my actions and energy does affect others.
Of course.
Right?
Yeah, for
Mm.
sure. Because you can feel it. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Other people's energies, right?
Yes,
So
I
yeah.
agree.
Yep.
What would you say that men need to hear, but they rarely do?
I love you.
Yeah. Yes. That's
Yeah,
that's a big
that's
one,
a big
right?
one. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
love you, bro.
Yeah.
Brother,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah. None of this, keeping the ego up and be like, oh, don't tell me that. That's gay stuff. And no, you know what I mean? No,
Yeah.
just just you have to show your love,
Mhm.
open up your heart,
Mhm.
right?
Mhm.
So
But the perception of those words is again,
mhm.
it definitely reflects someone's growth.
Yes, it does.
So,
It
and
does.
how they perceive the world.
Yes. Yeah.
So if you could talk to your younger self, what would you tell
Hold on tight.
them?
It's gonna be okay.
Yes.
But I'm one of those people that I can't. I have no regrets.
Yep.
I live a rock star life, and
Yeah.
I'm always going to. And if I changed anything, even the hurt in others, I wouldn't be here.
Yes, exactly.
So
Yep.
I needed that for my journey. I shouldn't say need. That's how it happened,
Hmm.
and I'm fortunate not a lot. The damage that has been caused is hopefully mended or mending, or some it's just
Hmm.
we had to part ways,
Hmm.
and at the end of the day, stopped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I take very solid pride in
Hmm.
that.
Yep.
I was able to stop it.
Yep. Yep. Stop the
Cycle.
cycle.
I've been
Right?
breaking curses.
Yeah, the generational curse.
Yeah.
That's it.
Sure.
Yeah. Well, Jeff, I appreciate you for coming on
Yeah, thanks. for
and
having
sharing your story. This is exactly what basically brothers needed.
me. Anytime.
But real men, real conversations, and breaking that cycle of silence.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thanks very much, guys.
Thank
for having
you,
me,
Jeff.
and,
Thanks for
I
coming.
look forward to seeing more of you.
Absolutely.
To everyone listening, if there's something today resonated with you, just know that you're not alone.
Nope.
This is space for you, and it's okay to open
It's
up.
okay to open up.
We'll
Yep.
catch you on the next episode. Thanks everybody for watching.
Thank you, guys.
Take care.
Thanks.